Hey Divas and Divos, it's me, Just Londa, and I am giving you the second day look using the Mania palette. I think it is a good buy. I think even though it's $24, and I think I bought mine when they had that sale going on, which I probably did before Thanksgiving. This is a steal. Like, these shadows are good. Yeah, they're blending. I know this does not go with this, but it is what it is. I just wanted to wear my purple lip liner, which sucks because I thought it was going to be really creamy. Well, no, I didn't know. I didn't think it was going to be really creamy because when I swatched it, it wasn't that creamy. But you know, you just kind of build your hopes up, hoping that maybe because of the fact that it was not used, and you know, once you start using it, it's going to be better. It wasn't. So yeah, enough of this rant. But the look came out good. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this beautiful baked bean footage because I do talk to you about how I applied and things like this. And yeah, Divas Divos, let's go ahead and roll that beautiful baked bean footage. Alright, so for the sake of the video, I've already based my eye with Constructivist. I was going to say Painterly. And I've already put my pressed powder that looks really red, but it's alright, which is going to be like my backdrop. So I'm going with Sugar Pill Poison Plum, and I'm just going to take a blending brush, which is a Hakuhudo. I don't know. But what I will do is just layer on top of that. Since I'm going for that golden plummy look. I love how this looks. I need to use these more often. I'm going to go into my Mania palette. I'm going to just start with Insomnia on that outer part. I'm going to take a Smith 235 brush. That's so funny. Look at that. Alright, this is what we have so far. I don't know what's going on. That looks really red. Alright, I'm going to take Volatile on that same brush. I'm just going to flip it over. Why not? And now that I realize what I've done, it wasn't Volatile that I should have did. I should have used Madness. So I'm going to go over with Madness over Volatile. Same brush. Alright, so I'm just going to use my MAC 252 brush, and it actually has the paint pot on here. And I'm going to go in with Angst. I'm going to go in with Angst. All right. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Hysteria. And I'm gonna use what I use to carve out my brow, which is a concealer brush by Royal Lane and Nickel. Funny how my face powder looks really red. I'm gonna fix that off camera and then do my face and then come back. Okay, so I got my face on and I lined my eye. That was such a trouble. With MAC Designer. I forgot just that quick. So I lined my eye with MAC Designer Purple, and then I went on top of it with Sephora's and my boyfriend jeans to make it pop a little bit more. I was about to call it Fashion Nova. So because I wanted more, because of the lip, it's kind of pinky purple, which wasn't what I was going for, but I'm going to take a small blending brush. Probably should take this one, but I'm not. I'm going to take oh, what's that on my hands? I'm going to take this blending brush by Hakuhudo and go into Volatile. And just kind of smoke out the bottom lids. So. I don't want to take Insomnia. I really like how soft this is. Alright, Divas and Divos. So this is the finished look. Okay, so on my face is a concoction of Even Better Clinique foundation along with Cover FX Power Play foundation. My under eye, which I still need to work with it, is the Kevin Aquan concealer foundation, whatever. The highlight is Anastasia Spectra, and it's one of MAC's highlighter. Here it is. Oops. Superb extra skin finish, extra dimension skin finish. So I put the extra dimension skin finish on top. I put Superb on first, and then I put Spectrum from Anastasia. At least it didn't break, because if it would have broke, I would have been so upset. On my lips, I have Magic as well as Colourpop Addict and Bourgeois. In the color 20 is the Rouge edition. So I know when I left, this was not as glossy and gleaming as it is looking. That's because I ended up spraying my brush. Think, Londa, think. Okay, so I know when the last time you saw me, you did not see it looking this poppin'. It's actually because I sprayed it with some water and Smashbox primer. I sprayed it on the brush, and then I applied it with the same brush that I was already using, and it made it look more metallic. So that's why it's a little bit more popping than it was. Also, the reason why it's not so red anymore, I took my powder and my face powder in soft brown, and I kind of like that to use that underneath my eyes, but that took it down a notch, so it wouldn't look so red. For some reason, it looked quite red. I don't know. Normally, when I use that powder, I don't have any troubles. On my blush of choice, it's actually MAC Raisin and Full Matte. And then I just used Dimension for contour. And I actually cream contoured with Cool Espresso from Bobbi Brown. Okay, alright, so with this look, I didn't have any troubles at all. I think it's nice wearable look, something for the daytime. It was quite simple because everybody does not need to have a cut crease to go to work or anything else. For day 2 of using these shadows, I think it's really nice. I'm really behind Bad Habit Cosmetics. I know they are plain duping, but I am so sick of companies raising the prices up and up and up. And when is it going to stop? Because the normal person don't make that much. Like, there's a person that makes minimum wage for a reason. So, I mean, well, not for a reason, but there's minimum wage set as a guideline in each step, in each state, and it all depends on where you live at. And these prices are just raising and raising and raising. So I think I'm gonna stop paying so much for palettes, unless I just don't know. I'm not going on strike or anything, but I'm just gonna really weigh in on how much I pay for my palettes, because I don't use the makeup that much anymore to be spending $129 on a Pat McGrath, when, even though this is a plain dupe, it's a plain dupe. Like, I see it, everybody see it, we know what it is, we know who she's duping. I like it, and don't get me wrong, because I own 2 of Pat McGrath's palettes, and I like them. I just don't use them enough to keep paying the money that I pay for them. You see what I'm saying? Like I said before, I got the Pat McGrath, and I got that $39 palette. I like it. Don't get me wrong. If that's a palette that you're going to use every day, if those are the colors that you're going to use every day and things like that, is worth it. But if you're not going to use it every day, and I don't use the makeup every day like I used to, then it's not worth it. So this is day 2 in my thoughts of Mania. So hopefully you'll like day 3. Stick around. Peace and peace, Divas and Divos. Bye.